Have you ever been in a season of brokenness where you were wondering where God was, what he was doing, if he cared, if he loved you? I know that I have. Maybe you're in that season right now. Life is hard, and we find all kinds of trials and suffering in the midst of our everyday lives and the seasons that we face. We are here at Abidible kicking off a brand new study this coming Monday, February 24th. This is our Jars of Clay study of 2 Corinthians 4, 7 through 18. You guys are familiar with this verse. You've heard probably many parts of this. Starts out with in verse 7, but we have this treasure in jars of clay to show that the surpassing power belongs to God and not to us. What does that mean? What is the power? What is the treasure? Why are we called jars of clay? You're also probably familiar with this next verse that talks about being afflicted. This is Paul writing to the church at Corinth. Afflicted in every way, but not crushed. Perplexed, but not driven to despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Struck down, but not destroyed. What do we have in common with the church at Corinth? Why is Paul using this language, and why is he talking about these things, and what are these promises that he's given us in the midst? Is he promising that we'll never face suffering, or is he giving us promises in the midst of suffering? And what do each one of these mean? You're also familiar with probably the ending of this passage about not losing heart, verse 16, so we do not lose heart. Though our outer self is wasting away, our inner self is being renewed day by day. How many of you feel like right now you are wasting away? What would it mean to you, and what would it look like to you to know that this promise is true for you, that your inner self is being renewed day by day? How does that even happen? What does that mean? And then finally, the passage closes with these two beautiful verses. For this light momentary affliction is preparing for us an eternal weight of glory beyond all comparison, as we look not to the things that are seen, but to the things that are unseen. For the things that are seen are transient, but the things that are unseen are eternal. This study kicks off this coming Monday, February 24th, and we will be going through this passage all the way into May on the podcast and on our social media accounts. So this is my personal invitation for you to join us, because I already, in the few weeks of preparation work that I have been doing, my mind is being transformed. And it's not what I expected. I am finding some true kingdom perspective and encouragement. It's blowing my mind. Okay, so this is my invitation for you to join me. The digital version is $10 and it is available right now at abidible.com. You can go, you can purchase it, and you will receive an email instantly with that download for you. It's a PDF file. Or you can purchase the $20 hard copy, and we're going to send it to you with free shipping, printed and bound and sent from Barnes & Noble. I cannot emphasize enough the power that is available to those who understand. And Paul got this. So we're going to look at Paul. We're going to look at who he was specifically speaking to. Why was he saying this message to the Corinthians? What was his relationship with the Corinthians? What does modern day America, for most of us where we live, what does modern day America have in common with Corinth? And what can we take away? Guys, I'm fired up if you can't tell, and I'm super excited. So this is my personal invitation for you to join us for this upcoming Abidible study of Jars of Clay.